Welcome back, guys. In the last episode, we finished up the Lost Sanctum side quests, so now we're ready to begin the assault on the Black Omen. But before I do that, I've decided to come pay our old friend Specchio a visit. Okay, so for this fight, I went ahead and put Luca back in my party. She has the Elemental Aegis equipped, Maro has the Prismatic Dress equipped, and I gave Chrono a barrier ring, and I gave him a white vest so that he would at least be able to absorb one of Specchio's attacks. But my plan was just to unload on Specchio with Antipode Bomb 3 and Luminaire, and I figured I'd have to heal Chrono once in a while, but I didn't really expect it to be much of a problem. But like Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. It turns out this iteration of Specchio has an attack that can just instantly kill a character. So yeah, it wasn't exactly smooth sailing, but I did eventually kill him, and I got an assortment of capsules and elixirs as a reward. And with that unfinished business settled, I returned to the present and headed toward the Black Omen. You may notice that the laser defenses out here are missing. That's because I actually came here when the Black Omen very first rose out of the ocean, but I died to the boss right inside the door. Fools, have you not learned your lesson? We are made immortal. We shall live forever with Lavos, who feasts upon this planet from within. Now he rests and gathers strength, but in a mere 999 years, he will emerge to rain destruction upon the earth and crown himself as its king. The Black Omen is the path which leads to Lavos. It is the conduit through which our limitless power flows. As long as the almighty Lavos reigns, your dreams are all for naught. Sacrifice yourself to Lavos and fulfill the only purpose left to you. Mwahaha! So as I mentioned before, I did come here earlier in the game and I died to this boss, but I was pretty weak then, so I didn't really take that into account when preparing for this fight. In fact, I didn't really prepare for this fight at all other than healing up my characters. I almost decided to just restart the fight at the beginning after I realized that I had forgotten to put the Nova armor on Chrono for status protection, but I decided to just tough it out. I didn't really know anything about the mechanics of this boss, but I tried using iSword 2 and it did quite a bit of damage, so I just kept spamming it whenever Chrono could be bothered to be conscious, and it didn't take long to defeat this boss. After defeating Mega Mutant, I fixed my equipment situation and headed further into the Black Omen. Couple of news. Yeah, let's shop. Another speed capsule. All right, let's see what's up here. This thing again, okay. What's the gimmick this time? Terra Mutant. Let's try physical attacks first. Weak. Is this one similar to the boss in the desert where it heals itself from the bottom, and when the bottom piece dies it starts doing a ton of damage, so you have to try to like keep the bottom piece alive as long as possible? Elemental damage heals the bottom part, so I feel like what we're doing now is probably the best way to go, but it absorbs a lot of HP from that bottom part. Let's just try Antipode Bomb. Hopefully it doesn't backfire tremendously. Oh, that was pretty good. Alright. A white gemstone and a mega elixir. I wonder what the white gemstone does. Enables Poyozo Dance triple tick? Okay. Alright, then let's head up here. And what is this now? It's another one of these guys, huh? So you gotta remember to attack the head part and not the spines, right? Okay, starting to get a little hairy there. Luca was getting low. What the hell is this? Chrono and Marl. Where's the rest of us? Are they up here? Luca and Robo. Frog and Isla. I wonder if I had Magus if he would be here. He makes an odd number, so I don't know where they would put him. I know what you have seen. It is your futures that slumber in this hall. Destiny in its essential form. All the dreams that might have been, all the happiness and sorrow you might have known. Your tomorrow, as it has been witnessed. The Black Omen transcends time and space, drifting through the all and nothing, waiting for Lavos to awaken. Destiny has led you here, and here you shall remain. Unless you can defeat me and bring down the Omen, there is no future for you. Come, children. Lavos slumbers. I will guide you into the depths of his dream. Did I say dream? I meant, of course, his eternal nightmare. So for this first battle against Queen Zeal, I ran into a little bit of trouble because she uses halation frequently, which is this spell that brings you down to 1 HP. So if I were to redo this fight again, I would probably bring in Frog or maybe Robo instead of Marl. That way I would have access to a group heal. As it is, I used Aura World to heal once or twice at the beginning, but after realizing her other attacks didn't really do that much damage, I just decided to use Lapis to heal so that Chrono and Luca could focus on pummeling her with Fire Sword too. Okay, she was tricky, constantly knocking me down to 1 HP. My powers don't seem to work here. But I've a better idea. I can feed you to the Mammon Machine. You'll be made one with the Omen, Lavos, and me. Unfortunately, Queen Zeal cast Halation again near the end of that fight, so I came into the Mammon Machine phase with Chrono and Luca at 1 HP. I got them healed up quickly and went right back to work with Fire Sword 2. I found that this attack did a good amount of damage for the MP cost, so I just kind of stuck with it since it was working. At some point during this fight, the Mammon Machine just kind of stopped, so I was able to get everyone healed up in anticipation of another phase following this. You maggot. I am the queen who shall rule for all eternity at Lavos' side. You will not stand in the way. Indulge in such arrogance in the next life. Queen Zeal's final form is a little tougher. She doesn't cast Halation as much in this form as she did in the first form. In fact, I think she only cast it once in this fight, but she does have some other attacks that are stronger that make her more dangerous. So I started out targeting the hands and the face with elemental magic, but that did no damage and it countered by draining all my MP. So then I tried doing physical attacks to the hands. It was the same thing. So eventually I just started ignoring the hands and I focused on the head, and I did have to stop and revive people a few times, but eventually I took her down. All right, got it. I dug myself in a hole at the beginning because I didn't know how the hands worked. How dare you, vermin, hound my steps? Oh, almighty Lavos, lend me your power. At last, Lavos stirs. Before him you are as grist before the wheel, but I shall attain immortality. Alright, that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. We're approaching the end of this series now. The next episode will be me defeating Lavos and watching the ending. And then there will be a short episode where I show the post-game content, New Game Plus, Dimensional Vortex, the true final form of Specchio. So yeah, if you want to make sure you don't miss any of that, go ahead and subscribe. You can leave a comment below to let me know what you thought of the video, and if you have any ideas for a game you'd like to see me play next, you can let me know that as well. I do have some ideas on what I might want to play, but I'll talk about that more in the next episode. See you then.